Visitors in town for that game tomorrow, and anyone from out of town arriving today would have missed that major rain that we had the other day. It all cleared out today.
Yeah. It did. Everything's looking freshly washed, a nice pop of color with the autumn leaves. So really making for a great start to the brand new week. As we dive our way deeper into the month of October, just a few of the views of those skies starting to open up after the heavy downpours fell across much of our area yesterday. But a lot of those leaves likely being threatened as those gusty winds once again arrive, but no need to fear the peak of the fall foliage. So a lot of the trees that are already starting to go will lose their leaves, but the brunt, the most widespread fall color, that's not anticipated until late October. So we got a few more weeks to enjoy that, but some of the trees that are already changing likely going to be seeing a lot of them come to the ground as the gusty winds still remain out of the east through the Columbia River Gorge, close to anywhere from 15 to 20 to 25 miles per hour as our temperatures begin to cool on this Monday evening, falling back into the mid-50s, Hillsborough and Troutdale, upper 50s for us right here in the Rose City. But we won't be having that cloud coverage overhead that typically acts like a blanket for us. So the little bit of heat we have built up during the afternoon hours once again escaping back out into the atmosphere that is known as radiative cooling and is calling for some frosty conditions as early as midnight tonight. That's going to carry us through about 9 a.m. or so. This is primarily the low-lying areas, parts of the Willamette Valley under a frost advisory. Temperature falling back to about 33 to 37 degrees. And in the dark shaded purple, well, that's where we have freeze warnings in effect east of the Cascades, likely seeing temperatures fall back into the upper 20s. So what does that actually mean? For those who have sensitive plants outside or want to maybe just extend the growing season just a little bit longer, either covering up your plants or bringing them indoors tonight will help in reducing that threat of causing damage to them. But it is a little premature. We've seen our earliest frost conditions, at least here in the Rose City, on October 8th. That was back in 1985. But on average, we start to see those frosty conditions find their way back into our area as early as November 11th, as those clear skies is the culprit for the cool down. Let's just jump straight from fall to winter. Look at Mount Hood Meadows. A few flakes still coming down. Radar picking up on just a little bit of that moisture, at least at the lower elevations. The peak still poking above the clouds. All as this low pressure system dives its way further to the south, you'll notice this ridge of high pressure tries to work its way back into western Oregon, southwest Washington. That will be our drying and warming mechanism through about the middle of the week before we start to see the jet stream work in some cooler and rainier air just in time for the weekend. So let's time everything out here with our futurecast. Expect to see those winds taper back tonight into the start of the day tomorrow to make for a frosty start to the day, but the sunshine really helping to push those temperatures back into the mid-60s by tomorrow afternoon, and the dry sunny skies taking us all the way through Wednesday. So go ahead, soak up that sunshine while it lasts, as our rain gauges are also going to remain on the dry and empty side. That's okay after the measurable rainfall we've seen, but still holding on to a rain deficit of more than 1/4 of an inch. We keep things dry tonight, falling back into the low 40s for us. Winds out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour with those mostly clear skies. Sunshine returns tomorrow with those highs rebounding into the mid-60s for us. Look at Bend, only 51 degrees for our high. Mid to upper 50s out towards the east, as our 7-day forecast does show a nice fall trend of the sunshine and mild temperatures carrying us all the way through about Thursday before we start to shake up our weather pattern once more, bringing back the chance of rain, those temperatures falling back into the upper 50s by Sunday into Monday. So it's this roller coaster ride we've been holding on to, but now we're just kind of seeing it as sped up and cool back for the month of October.
Sure enjoy these cool, crisp, sunny days, though.
Oh, they're just truly beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, coming up.